Hey guys and gals of YouTube, how y'all doing? Today, Boyd here, and I was staring off at something. Legoland 6837 Planet Prowler. This piece doesn't really go here. It's actually one of the early magnetized pieces that you'd stick on your thing, or you'd probably actually put it down and do it. This right here has a movement feature that goes up and down. You can operate it from here, and it's got another insectoid tile there. It's got the magnets, which were so popular in that era. You know, I just realized my old pickup truck, my 93 Ranger, is from this era. Should dust it off this summer and remember the day, shall we say. Really love these old blue wheels. But you know, that's a really cool set, and probably not all of these survived in the original boxes. This just came in on my other video. Just imagine that. $7.99 at Walmart. Some alternate builds. I always love the alternate builds on the back. In fact, I really like Lego sets, and you know that they were called Lego System, Legoland, etc. But it's just kind of cool to actually hold it, you know, and you realize for some reason this one was never opened. A little dent here, but you know what? You still see boxes now that are dented. Nice, clean cardboard. Just looks good. You know, then you got this right here that's got history that played with. Where I'm going to with this, so, is sometimes I think less is more. And believe me, I say that coming from a hoarder. Rock Raiders, $19.99, $49.50. The Loader Dozer. Now this particular one is a special, kind of cool because, I mean, it's set up as Lego intended, with one big change. Well, two big changes, I guess. Looking down here. Has there been more? Well, just two that I know of. One, they come with a single chain, and I modified this to two chains, and I use the old rusted style chain. The chains are operated back here, where you raise or lower your blade. Now these come with red for this hold down device. When you roll this back, you can tip these down here, and that locks the bucket in place. YouTuber RR Slugger pointed out that this are the only red used on these builds, and he thought it was kind of a way to maybe help people realize what it's for. We could discuss more about that. Also, that was the other big change in here. I just realized I have the Chrome Crusher engine in there. See it? It's the same one that's in the big one with the big drill, the Chrome Crusher. So I did three modifications on here, probably the very same three he talked about. I didn't do all the dressage inside of here with the levers and stuff. His modifications looks really good. But what I'm getting to is sometimes less is more. Sometimes getting that vintage set or piecing one together from bulk is so exciting, and can't wait for those parts to come in. You're trying to get the best deal on some of these old, like dark turquoise, or on something like insectoids. These blue wheels can be very interesting, especially the 3116, the smaller ones for like Planetary Prowler, no, Planet Spider, Interstellar Spider. One of those sets is very difficult to find here in America. And sometimes that excitement, that hunt, that building this old base Xenon 1793, you know how long that's been going on, or like this Forestman sets. I mean, these sets are just laying everywhere now, all around this tabletop. In fact, it's actually getting hard to do anything because these Lego sets are just sitting everywhere. And when I say less is more, sometimes I don't want to go back, but I was just thinking how cool it was, My mom taking me to the store and getting that one set, and then you try to build something and you realize you want one more blue plate or that, and there's a certain innocence in that. People talk about innocence lost, and they always mark it with adult things or things that happen, but it actually happens in childhood. I mean, that innocence lost could be that later when you've got possibly thousands of Lego sets, certainly probably thousands of parts, and you think back to that sunny day up in Alaska. It's about 60 degrees. and Mom takes you out to get some chicken wings in her old blue Oldsmobile. Classic car now. And go past the Lego sets, and you don't even ask because you know you really can't afford the big ones. But she picks out this little one. It's got a little plane or a little car with a little trailer or something. And you treasure it for the rest of your life. And sometimes you find a set like that and you can smell the chicken. You can see and smell the old sounds of the cash registers and hear that bell ringing. And for just a moment, you remember reaching up and your mom holding your hand as you walk down the sidewalk or something, you know. That's the real magic of less is more. But you know, we grow up and sometimes we forget the lessons of where it all started. But Lego, it's around to remind us. So sometimes when you pick up an old set, especially from an old, maybe a bulk lot, just imagine the stories and things that may have gone through. The memories that maybe once held for someone, maybe still does. Anyways, appreciate the views out there. Didn't mean to get all, serious and stuff here, but appreciate the views. It's a great community. I'll stay safe till next time. Ciao.